Since 2010, HE Insights has focused on helping our clients get closer to achieving the perfect go-to-market, providing data and insights on a company's IT infrastructure and solutions to inform and optimize territories and engagement. With our market intelligence offering, HE Insights puts the same fact-based intelligence into the heart of your marketing planning. Now let's take a look at the HE platform itself. We're going to go to the plan function that brings up the market intelligence tool. We're looking here at global markets. This is entirely B2B, and we'll see a total IT spend of 3.7 trillion represented across 1.5 million organizations globally. This accounts for about 95% of the global ICT spend. Beauty here is we could drill through into any of the 150 or so different spend categories to understand what is the TAM specific to your organization. In this instance, we'll take ERP. Click of a button, we can now understand that forward-looking across the next 12 months, the ERP market represents a $175 billion opportunity across those same 1.5 million organizations. We can start to understand how that dissipates across the geopolitical landscape, or indeed, if we want to drill down into more granular levels of spend within that ERP category, we can do so. However, if I click on the segment analysis, now we can see that opportunity, that $1.75 billion opportunity in much more detail. Through the lens of countries, I can look at regions. I can also look right the way down to US states. By industry, we map to NAICS codes, so you can get as granular as you like. I'm not just interested in financial services. I'm interested in high-frequency traders as opposed to retail banks. We can give you that detail. And of course, through the lens of revenue and employees. To orientate you on what you're seeing here, the blue bar chart represents the total spend in that given market. And the gray line here represents the total number of organizations in that segment. Again, helping you to distinguish between not just what are the most lucrative markets, but those that maybe represent a volume opportunity, you've got to sell to lots of smaller organizations, or those that might represent a value opportunity, larger organizations, providing the bulk of the spend. This is entirely interactive. So again, we talked about diving through industries. I want to focus on what's the manufacturing opportunity now for ERP in the next 12 months. We can see that's a $35 billion opportunity. I want to understand what does that opportunity look like in EMEA. This update. So what now is the opportunity for ERP spend in the next 12 months in EMEA within manufacturing? And then we can look through the lens of EMEA-based countries, or indeed industries we should be targeting. Where this comes into its own, however, is when we roll through ideal customer profiles. So we can look at your ICP and uniquely understand the markets which offer highest potential, those that are easier to access, those that are easier to win based on your ideal customer profile. We can look at that through the lens of firmographic detail. We touched on that already. IT spend. If we're focusing, let's say, on middleware services, that is what we're trying to sell to the ERP market. We might say that our solution costs entry price is 200K. Therefore, at a minimum, the organizations have got to be spending 500K in the next 12 months. So again, we're now looking at a $5 billion opportunity. But where this gets really exciting for our customers is we can look for certain scenarios that are playing out in the landscape through products or vendors. Let me look for certain ERP vendors. Let me understand what are the technologies that are being used. We'll put SAP. Maybe we'll look at SAP ERP users to sell middleware tools to. Maybe we're looking for e-business suite customers, Oracle e-business suite customers that we want to sell to. So what now is the opportunity in EMEA within manufacturing, where individual organizations are spending a minimum of 500K on application middleware, where they are using SAP or Oracle. And again, we can understand where that opportunity sits. We can then uniquely drill down on those organizations. So we've isolated a lucrative market. We realize that it's a market that potentially we can capture. Now, what are the underlying organizations? Again, when we relate this to traditional market insights tools, they might give us a high-level view, a generic, a vanilla view of a market to their own terms. We've customized it to what is an ideal fit for us as an organization. But what we've got here is drilled through and now understanding the organizations within this profile that are a good fit for us. And that disconnect between strategy and operationalizing strategy we're addressing. The beauty then is within a given organization, we can then drill down, what is the organization look like from a IT consumption perspective. So yes, Robert Bosch in this instance, complex organization. We can look at it by subsidiary by subsidiary. We can look at it on a global basis, by country. But within this organization, what is it spending? So these are the details that make up that high-level view. What are they spending on software? What are they spending on application middleware and specifically infrastructure middleware? What are they spending on ERP? What are the technologies they're running? We've already got this orientated to e-business suite and ERP. They're running both, which is more dominant. We get a sense of that. We could indeed look to understand, what are they running from a middleware perspective? So again, we'll go to middleware. What tools are they already running? To understand whether the account is likely to hold potential for us. You can do your own scoring through the platform here. Our intent, are they in market? Are they likely to be a customer we should be doubling down on sooner rather than later? And then finally, we have the contract position. So not just what are the technologies they're searching for, they've got high intent for, but what are the outsourced position of this organization? Are they working with a systems integrator or otherwise?
Market Intelligence is available to you today. It's one of a number of exciting go-to-market functionality insights that HG can provide, right way through from strategic planning, down to prioritizing markets, down to account execution.